Monsieur le Ministre, Bénédicte Monlard, your kind words touch me. I have never been so proud to be French. Not even back in my early days in New York, when I enrolled in the printing program in the vocational school in Bed-Stuy. I thought at the time that in order to be a publisher, I had to learn how to print and strip negatives. And when I would walk in each day, everyone would greet me as, "Hey, here comes Frenchie, the French stripper!" And tonight I'm even more proud than I was under George Bush when my friends teased me as freedom fries or called me a cheese-eating surrender monkey. But the honor that you bestow upon me tonight puts me in a bind. How am I to explain to my colleagues at the New Yorker and at Toon Books, to the reporters for School Library Journal or Comics Journal, how am I to explain to any of my American friends that Jean-Marc Ayrault, a man who was Prime Minister of France and is now its Ministre des Affaires étrangères, came to New York and skipped on a possible meeting with his counterpart John Kerry, the head of the State Department, to come and say a few words about my modest achievements in the lowly world of comics and children's books. In doing so, Monsieur le Ministre, you demonstrate that in the world of culture, there is no room for parochial thinking or for provincialism. The greatest New Yorker covers can be drawn by a New Yorker like Art Spiegelman, or by a Romanian, Saul Steinberg, qui adorait la France, or by a Frenchman, Jean-Jacques Sampé. In Raw magazines, the magazine that I founded with art in the 80s, I created a bridge between artists the world over. We brought Jacques Tardy, Jacques Delusta, Lorenzo Corti to an American audience. And the success of the Toon Books is due as much to Agnès Rosenstiel and La Maman de Mimi Cracra, who we publish as Silly Lily here, as it is to Jeff Smith or the author of Born to Neil Gaiman. It is a recognition of excellence as a common denominator that brings us here tonight. Certain snobs may not see art with a big A or literature avec une majuscule in comics and in children's books. But I grew up with Pilote and with Marcel Gottlieb's Rubrique à Braque and with Claire Bretécher, Les Frustrés. And my 6 years of Rosa, 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 Rosé, Rosé, Rosa, Rosé, Rosé, Rosas, Rosa, Rosis, Rosis, and Alain Jacques as were only useful to appreciate aesthetics. And Goscinny, by the way, someone who did a lot of the mentions. Goscinny, by the way, is another great cartoonist born to Polish Jewish immigrant parents. And it's through yet another son of immigrant parents who found refuge in Paris, Frédéric Othon Théodore Aristides, who most people would know under the name Fred, or through the name of his creation, Philemon, which I now have the honor of publishing in English, that I discovered the construction, because Fred's world, where Philemon lands on the letter A of the word Atlantique written on a map, a world which is as magical as Lewis Carroll's, led me directly to the ideas of the loss of the referent and Baudrillard's precession of simulacra. I was 13 in May '68, and Charlie Hebdo is the voice of my generation. That is a canard that we all read. Next trip we did for the New Yorker with Art Spiegelman, Maurice Sendak said, "In reality, childhood is deep and rich. It's vital, mysterious, and profound. I remember my own childhood vividly. I knew terrible things, but I knew I mustn't let adults know what I knew. It would scare them." For all of us gathered here tonight, immigrants or Americans or French, young or old, we have one thing in common. We believe that cartoonist images can shape the way we see the world, and that the books that we put in our children's hands can shape the future. For that belief and trust, and for your endorsement. I am, Monsieur le Ministre, immensely grateful. Thank you and congrats.